Today we're going to be studying mathematics.
And emerges from the second mirror.
These words sound
Be your teacher for today. Hello students, you are welcome to MSI EduTech online home lesson. This is the last topic for this module, module 3 for junior secondary school. I'm so happy and so excited to see the end of this module. So far so good. The topic for today is algebraic fractions, right? That's what we want to consider for today. Now, we want to start from equivalent fraction. Okay. Now, in algebraic expression, we have something like 1 over 3a, right? If I ask you to find the equivalent fraction of 1 over 3a, what does it mean? This is the symbol for equivalent. Just like we have, unlike equals to, this is equals to, and this is equivalent. Okay? So please don't make a mistake. When we are dealing with equivalent, this is the symbol we are going to use. Now, if I say example, okay, find the equivalent of 1 over 3a. Let's solve it together. Okay, 1 over 3a, what are we going to do? You look for number or letters that can multiply your numerator and also will multiply your denominator. So, let's think of a letter. Can't we use a? Okay. 1 multiplied by a divided by 3a multiplied by a. You can see that the same a I used to multiply numerator is the same a I used to multiply my denominator. So this one will give us a times a will give us a. 3a times a will give us 3a squared. So it's telling you that 1 over 3a is the same thing as a all over 3a squared. So this is what we call equivalent fraction. Okay, class, you can see that 1 over 3a is equivalent to a over 3a squared. And that is telling you that this is the same. Okay, let me give you another example. If I ask you to find the equivalent fraction of 2x all over 4xy. Okay, now let's solve this together. From here you can see that we have 2x all over 4xy equivalent to, this is numerator. It's just like you have 1 over 2. 1 is numerator, okay, y2 is denominator. So the number you use to multiply or the letters, think about that, letters or numbers. But for numbers, you can't use 0. You know, anything you multiply by 0 must give you 0. So you cannot use 0. And for letters, you cannot also use O. You know the difference between 0 and O. Okay? Now, what we are going to do now is we can make use of numbers or we can make use of letters. So you can say 2x times x divided by 4xy times x. This will give us 2x times x will give us 2x squared divided by x times x will give us x squared y. So 2x divided by 4xy is the same as 2x squared divided by 4x squared y. I believe you understand this. Now, let's go to addition and subtraction of algebraic fraction. Okay, when a question is given to you in algebraic fraction, how can you add and how can you subtract? That is the next thing we want to do now. Okay, let's see this example. Okay, class, let's look at this addition and subtraction of fraction with monomial denominator. Okay, now simplify the following: 1 all over 3a plus 6 all over 3a. Then b part, you can see the c part. Let's start from a. We have 1 over 3a plus 6 all over 3a. Now take note, in primary school, if you want to add 1 over 2 plus 3 over 2, you can see that we have the same denominator here. So what will you do? You just pick one out of this, then you add numerator, which will give you 1 plus 3 all over 2, which will give you 4 all over 2. So the same thing we are going to apply here. Since our denominators are the same, what are we going to do? Just 1 plus 6 divided by 3a, which will give us 1 plus 6 will give us 7, which will give us 7 all over 3a. So this will be our answer. But in case you have different denominators, what are we going to do? Now let's look at solution. B part of it. Okay. Let's look at B. In B we have x all over 3y minus 2a all over 4b. Okay. Now this one you need to think. And how do we think? I still want to refer you back to primary. In primary, if you want to add fraction of different denominator, how will you do it? Just like, for example, you have 1 over 3 plus 1 over 2. What will you do? Some people will tell you that LCM here is 6. But for me, I don't need to crack my brain. What will I do? I just use these two to times this. I call it cross multiply. I just say 2 times 1 plus 3 times 1, then 3 times 2. Okay? This will give me 2 times 1 will give me 2. And 3 times 1 will give me 3. 3 times 2 will give me 6. So 2 plus 3 will give me what? 5 over 6. So this is how I had my fraction. The same thing I can apply here. The only difference is I have x and I have y and I have b. So what will I do? Just cross multiply. I have 4b times x minus 2a times 3y divided by 3y times 4b. Okay, this will give me 4xb or bx, whatever. This will give me 2 times 3 will give me 6. So I'm going to have 6ay divided by 3 times 4 will give me 12. It give me 12yb. So this will be my answer. I believe you understand this. And that is why you need to really study Module 1, Module 2, and Module 3. I will advise you, don't just get Module 3 and jump Module 1 and Module 2, because everything we are doing here is linked together. If you jump to Module 3, you might find it a little bit difficult to get what we are doing here, because in Module 1, we've laid a good foundation for you. So I will advise you to get the Module 1 and Module 2 so that you can understand what I'm trying to say. So let's solve the last part. The last part, I'm going to change my marker. Sorry for that. Okay. We have y minus 1 divided by 4 equals to 1 minus 2y divided by 3. Now, this one, you need to be very careful here. These 3, you cross multiply to come and meet y minus 1. This 4, we cross multiply to come and meet 1 minus 2y. So what are we going to have? 3 brackets y minus 1 equals to 4 brackets y 1 minus 2y. Okay. Now, remember, our second topic for this module is algebraic expansion, right? So we are going to apply the expansion here. 3 times y minus 1 times 3 equals to 4 times 1 minus 2y times 4. Okay. 3 times y will give us 3y. Minus 1 times 3 will give us minus 3. 4 times 1 will give us 4. Minus 2y times 4. Just like you have 2 times 4, which will give you 8. It will give you minus 8y. So you collect the like term. When you collect like term, you have 3y crossing over to this side. This is minus. When you cross to this side, you turn to plus 8y equals to 4. When this 4 moves to this side, you turn to plus 3. 3 plus 8 is going to give us 11. Okay, 11y equals to 7. So what are we going to do? Divide this by 11, divide this by 11. So y will give you 7 all over 11. I believe you understand this. In case you find it a little bit difficult, you can get back to us via WhatsApp number rolling on the screen, and we promise you that we are going to give you, we are going to help you out, and we are going to answer your questions. We have come to the end of this module, and I believe that you have learned something very important, and we have created a ladder to get you to the top. Okay, so far so good. The first topic, binary system, followed by algebraic expansion, followed by variation, followed by measuration 1. Measuration 1, we treated area of cylinder, volume of cylinder. Measuration 2, area of cone, curved surface area, total surface area, volume of a cone, statistics, and this is the last topic, algebraic fraction. I'm so excited to see the end of this module. Remember, get ready for your exam. Okay, thank you very much. Very happy, and I wish to see you module 4 if possible, right? Now, before I leave this class, I need to give you something that will keep you busy until we meet for module 4. Okay, students, you are going to do this homework for me. Number 1, simplify the following. 2y minus 2 divided by 4 equals to y plus 3 divided by 2. B part, 2x plus 1 divided by 2 equals to 7 plus y divided by 3. Then the second one, find the equivalent fractions of the following. 1 all over 2y. Then P part, 3xy divided by 4x squared y. Wow! I'm so happy to see the end of this module. And let me remind you again, get ready for your exam, and I wish you best of luck. Thank you very much. See you next time. Au revoir.